Hello everyone, thank you for joining me, Amber Bach, for my Week 2 presentation for MPA 540 Public Personnel Management for Dr. Powell's class, and we will be discussing the interview question with the 3 answers. Alright, so my question in the interview process, and this could work for essentially any position, whether it be for the engineering department, the marketing department, accounting department. So tell me about a time you had a conflict with someone and how did you handle it? So we all know it's inevitable. You're going to come into a conflict, whether that be a work conflict, a personal conflict, school conflict. There is going to be a conflict that someone encounters in their life. Whether they want to call it a conflict or not, depending on how confrontational I guess it would be. However, it would be still considered a conflict. So the first answer, which would be the obvious definite wrong answer, would be I am a very non-confrontational person, so I have not encountered a conflict with someone. Okay, obviously wrong. Number one, no details, doesn't even go over any situation, says I'm not a non-confrontational person. You can be a non-confrontational person and still encounter conflict. It is a part of life. So that would just be number one, bad all the way around, incorrect answer. And then the mediocre answer. So same thing, this person is really focused on the confrontation aspect of a conflict, but not all conflict interaction has to be confrontational. So they would say to avoid confrontation, I would agree to handle the situation their way and move forward with the day. Now that is not productive because what if their way of handling the situation is not a good way to handle it and you did not even present your ideas and you're now holding in those resentments toward that person because you just, I'll let it go and have them be in control just to avoid a confrontation. And like I said before, just because it's a conflict does not necessarily mean it's going to be a confrontation. You can And then the final answer, which would be the outstanding answer, which as we can tell just by the text alone that it is has much more detail and is a well thought out answer. So this person, my colleague and I were on a team proposing a new marketing campaign for the Santa Clarita Valley Aquatic Center. The campaign was meant to increase center utilization by 25% within the teen and adult age groups. My colleague felt the best approach to achieve the 25% increase was to emphasize the feeling of community and belonging by highlighting the group classes that the center had to offer. My approach was to incorporate family membership discounts and savings opportunities while placing an emphasis on the added health benefits that is acquired by swimming without the strain that running or biking may put on the body. Ultimately, we were going back and forth on what teens and adults value more, friendships or saving money. However, I kept a level head, listened to my colleagues' concerns and ideas, and suggested that we incorporate both of our ideas in the marketing campaign. This way, the campaign is well-rounded and does not represent the values of one subsection of the demographic. Now, outstanding because it explains what the campaign was for, that it was for a marketing position because this person was probably going out for a entry-level marketing job with the city of Santa Clarita. It talked about the 2 different approaches, what the ultimate goal of the marketing campaign was, and showed that this person didn't just run away from the situation and that they stuck with it and then offered a resolution instead of just automatically going with what that other person said to avoid that quote-unquote confrontation. So in this situation, there wouldn't necessarily be any confrontation because both parties are appeased because both parties' ideas are being utilized. Okay, thank you so much guys for listening to my presentation. I really appreciate it and I cannot wait to go over yours.